Do it by your hand.
Y'all are a really good looking crowd.
That ain't gonna work. That will work. Turn it off.
Right over here.
My partner left. How's it going?
All right, you braved the elements. You came up to the snow-packed mountains of the Blue Ridge. You brought your tiny little telephones with you to make movies to share with the world. Yeah, y'all can make your little movies, but just keep one eye open to the real stuff that's going on. Like this tuner that quit working.
Any questions before we start? I feel like I'm at a press conference. I got a couple people planted, paid to answer the right way.
How was Harrisonburg?
It was great. That's all that can be said. Next question.
Yeah, well, it's true. 20 years we've been making music together, so let's make some, Critter. Here's a brand new song for you. Oh, I come from the valley, I'm a rebel boy, born on the banks of the Shenandoah. In 61, I went to the war to win one for Virginia. Yeah, my brother was first and they called me too. I was green as clover in the morning dew. So I marched to the drum, sang to the tune, carried me back to Virginia. Fire in the cannon, water in the well, raced to the valley with a rebel, yeah. I learned right quick how to march like hell and to fix that bayonet. Won't you carry me back? Won't you carry me back? Carry me back to Virginia. Won't you carry me back? Won't you carry me back? Carry me back to Virginia. Oh, the sword and the saddle, the powder and the gun. We thought for a minute our fight was done, so they lined us up with our medals on and they hammered us into the quicksand. And they burned that valley with a blaze of fire, cut through the lines like a red-hot Arnold ran for cover where the horses piled. We shivered in the cold against them, but the war raged on like flames of hell. We dug from the pockets of the wolves that fell, dressed in rags and we ate like rats, and they cut off our legs. We cried, won't you carry me back? Won't you carry me back? Carry me back to Virginia. Won't you carry me back? Won't you carry me back? Carry me back to Virginia. And then we died in the valley, died in the swamps on the banks of the river where the whitetail jumps. We died in the ditches, in the backs, in the field, in the belly of the wagon for our wounds were healed. Died in the wars, locked in the camps, died in the prisons so mean and rank. We spilled our blood in the fight to defend, and they buried us all over Dixieland. Down in Alabama, down in Carolina, way down in Georgia on the Tennessee line. We fought for the rebels and Robert E. Lee, and I wanna go home to Virginia. Said we wanna go home to Virginia. Won't you carry me back? Won't you carry me back? Carry me back to Virginia. Won't you carry me back? Won't you carry me back? I wanna be buried in Virginia. honor to be making our inaugural performance here at the Floyd Country Store in front of this beautiful audience. And get to sing songs about Virginia in Virginia. Normally we're someplace odd like New Zealand singing songs about Virginia. Since that tuner quit on me, I'm going to need to take a little time there.
Y'all tell us when it's right.
Yeah, I feel like we're finally in front of a bunch of pickers and dancers and old-timey type of folk. Well, no, never mind. Let me hear that chord again. Just being out here, the two of us, has really been a special thrill, getting a chance to play songs we don't normally play and write new ones and learn new ones and learn old ones like this one from just up the road in Macy's Springs, Virginia. My favorite Carter family tune. A good gospel tune on a Sunday night in Southwest Virginia, by God. Jordan, oh yes, I'm going down to the river of Jordan some of these days, hallelujah. I'm going down to the river of Jordan, I'm going down to the river of Jordan some of these days. I'm going to eat at the welcome table, oh yes, I'm going to eat at the welcome table some of these days, hallelujah. I'm gonna eat at the welcome table. I'm gonna eat at the welcome table some of these days. Silvery slippers, oh yes, I'm gonna put on the silvery slippers some of these days, hallelujah. I'm gonna put on the silvery slippers, I'm gonna put on the silvery slippers some of these days. And I'm gonna sing in the heavenly choir, oh yes, I'm gonna sing in the heavenly choir some of these days, hallelujah. I'm gonna sing in the heavenly choir. I'm gonna sing in the heavenly choir some of these days. That's choir. I'm gonna sit down by my Jesus, oh yes, I'm gonna sit down by my Jesus some of these days, hallelujah. I'm gonna sit down by my Jesus, I'm gonna sit down by my Jesus some of these days. And I'm going down to the river of Jordan, oh yes, I'm going down to the river of Jordan some of these days, hallelujah. I'm going down to the river of Jordan, I'm going down to the river of Jordan some of these days.
I've been doing a little geography thing for that song. The river of Jordan is in the Holy Land, the river of Jordan is in Southwest Virginia.
I thought it was in Alabama.
Yeah, it's just past Smith Mountain Lake. Well, we got to cross a lot of wonderful, beautiful, wild, and navigable rivers on our way down here, such as the Little River, which we were not familiar with. Is that the Little River from the Little River Band? I mean, I like the Little River Band. Anyhow, we also crossed the New River, and we crossed the North and South Forks of the Shenandoah. We crossed the Buffalo, and we crossed the Middle River, and a few other bodies of beautiful Virginia waters. But my favorite one in the state is, it happens to be the longest river that flows through any one state. That is to say, or suggest, that the headwaters of this river and its confluence into the Chesapeake are all remaining within the Old Dominion, and that, of course, is the James.
I just heard the awful news. I could steer around the rocks, but they're busting down the docks. James River Blues. That train came on through, slow. So where's a boatman to go? I think I'll float on down to Richmond town. They don't need us anymore, hauling freight from shore to shore. That big iron hauls much more than we ever could before. Get it right as that river rolls along. I'll be stepping out tonight on the cool flow, floating down below the bridge to the water's edge, from the ridge to the ledge, to the sea. I'll become a memory. James River Blues. James River Blues. James River Blues.
Been shoveling a lot of driveways out here in this beautiful burg in anticipation of a big Sunday night show. They opened up a few extra packages of hot dogs tonight and dropped them into the boiling water. Well, we're going to do a little bit of a dance number now, and you know, we've been playing all across Virginia here on this little tour. This is our 6th night in a row, and we've really caught our second wind now. And now that we're revitalized with the tonic that is Southwest Virginia, we have found ourselves in good company. Now, everywhere we went on this tour, we asked the people, y'all know how to flatfoot, right? Y'all know how to buck and wing, shuck and jive. Y'all know how to buck dance your way up to the stage now, ladies. And all this time, we kept hoping that we'd find a little 8-year-old girl with a taffeta dress on and little buckles on her shoes. Well, she never turned up. She wasn't in John City, she wasn't in Stan, she didn't come to Harrisonburg, and she, by golly, wasn't in Nashville. But she's here tonight. 8-year-old girl with clogs on her feet and one of them gingham dresses with all that taffel, that crinoline that goes all around in the ruffles. Come on out to the stage, Rick.
All right, Rick. Bring it.
I was mesmerized by you, darling. You don't look like you do on your webpage. But you know, photos on the internet, you never can trust them. Faster the better, she said.
Y'all keep much better time than Stanton, Virginia.
Man, Rick's rocking.
You were there. You were keeping great time.
Man, y'all see that? Woo! That's what I've been waiting to see for a long time now. Thanks, Rick. You know, he's a Galax flat-footing international champion now. And y'all give him a big how-to-do, because not only does he flat-foot like a champ, he can slide a hot dog in that bun and squirt that relish on like you never seen it. A man of talent. Thanks, Mr. Rick Stuffin.
This is a family show, Ketch.
Oh, what, you mean the hot dog part? Or the website?
Come on, let's stand up.
It's my kind of show, too, because I'm just always thrilled to get the chance to play in the Old Dominion. We love doing and being a part of the Floyd Fest in the summer months. So you can imagine how pleased I was to hear that we could come back in the winter and that there'd be snow on the ground. And a good fair bit of it too. All the shivering cattle all alongside Highway 8. Many a polled Hereford shivering at the frozen water troughs of Floyd County, Virginia. Hopefully that farmer's taking a little sledgehammer up to those feeding troughs, lest they go dry. We get a lot of letters now, we do. We get a whole lot of letters and email, but a lot of actual letters with an APO address come to us at the P.O. Box in Nashville. And they're often from U.S. servicemen and women stationed abroad. And many of them, for the past couple of years, came from Iraq. And now we don't get letters from Iraq anymore. But for every letter we used to get from Iraq, we get about 5 more from Afghanistan. Which sounds even worse, the way they describe it in their letters, which are wonderful letters. I should have brought one to read. I've been corresponding with a kid from Bedford, Virginia, just outside of it. He won't claim Bedford because he's that country. But it's in the county, and he's in Afghanistan right now, and I bet he wishes he was here on a frozen night in Floyd, maybe with a pretty girl on his arm and maybe a bottle to spit in between his legs. So I wrote this one for him. The service went the way it should have gone. No one talked too loud or cried too long, except your mama's new boyfriend. He went on and on and on about the country and the hero you become. But just about then a truck backfired and all the boys that flinched their heads, yeah, it choked me up, I guess. Been home a month now and I still can't get no rest. Standing by the grave of a dearly departed friend. Nothing much to say except sorry it turned out like it did. 21 guns for 21 years and American flags in the wind. Standing by the grave of a dearly departed friend. Barbecue grills and lawnmowers, kids on four-wheelers, ice cream trucks. Yeah, they buried you on a Saturday. Georgia lost to Tennessee. You would have liked that, I know. Afterwards, we went to old Charlie's and your mama's new boyfriend got drunk, saying it should have been me. I wish it was him, I mean. So I went home, got drunk, and watched the TV. Standing by the grave of a dearly departed friend. Nothing much to say except sorry it turned out like it did. 21 guns for 21 years and American flags in the wind. Standing by the grave of a dearly departed friend. Town, and it comes right back. So I just drive in circles, and I try not to blow my stack. Out at the mall on the motor mile, it's just as lonesome as a sea. And man, the girls round here, they're just as hopeless as they used to be. I need therapy, man. What I need is a damn vacation. Just you and me, staring out the rear view. Get my old Ford fine, fancy free. Now you can tie another yellow ribbon round the old hackberry tree and tamp the dirt down. Y'all go on home now. There ain't nothing left here to see. Standing by the grave of a dearly departed friend. Nothing much to say except sorry it turned out like it did. 21 guns for 21 years and American flags in the wind. Standing by the grave of a dearly departed friend. Yeah.
Hey,
get out that squeeze box, critter. What kind of accordion is that?
Can anybody get it?
It's a red one.
Yeah, there you go. It's a red one.
Hey.
We got any Cajuns here? Want admit it?
From Louisiana.
Got any Melungeons here? Nobody wants to admit that either.
Here's one Ketch and I wrote, what, 14 years ago?
Yeah, probably, because it was the time we went to Quebec from Virginia. And we drove with our Virginia plates across that Canadian border back when you could. Yeah, sure, come on up. But in French. Anyhow, we crossed that border and we brought our little fledgling string band up to the street corners of Quebec, and we played and we played and we drank and we drank. And outside the rivers were frozen and you could walk on them and you could kiss the girls on the halfway point of the river, and that was a real point of pride.
I think I missed that part.
Where were you?
I think I left for 6 days on this journey to see a girlfriend of mine, and
Go to prom night.
so much happened while I was gone. I got back up there and they're like, "Oh, we got a record deal. There's a manager interested in us." I'm like,
Meanwhile, Critter pulls out of Canada in his own ride, drives back to Harrisonburg to take some Jess's Quick Lunch waitress out to the damn prom. He had already graduated. This girl was like a sophomore.
No. She was a senior. We were a year apart.
Thanks for that clarification. Now I understand. Yeah, give me 4. Now, Rick, if you want a 2-step to this one, or if any of you do.
And the cold was blowing steady. I crossed the boundary, Franklin County, hauling some wood from down east. Heading up the water while my brakes gave out, and I had to push on with my feet. Was a worn out yank with an empty tank when I seen that sign through the snow. It was either the bar or Legley St. Al, so I figured I had to go. Well, I walked on in and I seen you grin and I said, "Bonsoir, my belle." I bought her a drink and I started to think that she might have a story to tell. Oh, you black-haired Quebecois, alright. Oh, what you doing way up here, way across the TSSY tonight, alright. Hey. She says, you're my Pt.1, je suis de toi, Rivière. Et mon petit chouchou, j'en connais pas, mon chien. Well, my truck broke down 8 miles from town, and my French, it ain't that good. But I like your smile, and it's worth all the miles that I spend hauling that wood. Oh, you black-head Québécois, let me be your boyfriend, so I say soir tonight, alright. Oh, what you doing way up here, way across la frontière, c'est soir tonight, alright. Well, my heart was on my sleeve, I was about ready to leave when the stranger, he came through the door. He said, qu'est-ce que tu fais avec ma fille? And my heart was lying on the floor. Alright. When the beer was kicked and my wounds were licked, it was time to get over this. So I walked outside to bum me a ride, and she came up and gave me a kiss. Oh, I walked the miles, oh, that cold was wild. That kiss sure warmed my heart. It was just my luck to get to my truck, to hear that old engine start. I got up the road, dropped off my load, feeling easy and free. You mix Québécois with my southern drawl, oh, well, man, this ain't la vie. Oh, you black-head Québécois, let me be your boyfriend, so I say soir tonight, alright. What you doing way up here, way across la frontière, c'est soir tonight, alright. Getting bilingual on you in Floyd, can you handle it?
Give us some mouth.
I'm glad you can, because we're going to get trilingual a little later in the show. Se habla. Hey, let's do another French tune. You know, I was enjoying, we got to spend a lot of time in here today, and man, there's so much great stuff to do. Not just in Floyd or Floyd County, but right here inside the Floyd Country Store. We spent a lot of time hanging out by the coffee urn, like a couple of barflies, just sort of buzzing on their last sort of buzz.
Someone's trying to swat me. Like a fly.
Well, I was over by the CD racks, thumbing through, looking at some of my favorite fiddle players, because many of them have played here, and more of them probably played here a long time ago. I don't know. A lot of deceased fiddle players on the CD racks. and that usually means they're a little bit better. Something about being dead makes you a great fiddler. I hope to be really good when I'm dead. Anyhow, I didn't see my favorite fiddler, and his name's Dewey Balfour, and I'll just learn this one because I just had to learn me one good Cajun tune. This one's called Je voulais-lou le renard de la Valetta.
It would. Je voulais-lou the wolf, le renard the fox, et la belette the get 'em squirrel, the weasel. What you call here a get 'em squirrel.
Yeah. Hey, walk that get 'em squirrel with the go devil.
Well, actually, it's a weasel.
Anyhow, it's sort of an interspecies kind of love song. Now, they get it on towards the end. I'll wink at you when it's happening. It's all in French.
La Valetta, j'ai voulu le renard danser. J'ai voulu le renard de la Valetta, j'ai voulu le renard danser. Les ai vus taper la main, les ai vus taper la main, les ai vus taper la pied, les ai vus taper la pied. J'ai voulu le renard de la Valetta, j'ai voulu le renard danser. J'ai voulu le renard de la Valetta, j'ai voulu le renard danser. Les ai vus tous embrassants, les ai vus tous terrassiens, les ai vus tous terrassiens. J'ai voulu le renard de la Valetta, j'ai voulu le renard danser. J'ai voulu le renard de la Valetta, j'ai voulu le renard danser. Hey! Par la mer, c'est par la main. J'ai volé le renard de la Valetta, j'ai volé le renard danser. J'ai volé le renard de la Valetta, j'ai volé le renard danser. Well, I want to thank my little pal, always in the front row, because my fiddling friend here, he got a new fiddle down at the Galax Festival this past summer. Now, he hasn't played it yet. They warned him not to play it until he got proper instruction. I'm going to see if I can change your mind about that. Meet me in the parking lot. But he gave me a nice little chin rest because I've been without one, and it's been kind of a pain. Anyway, thank you, Giles. His name is Giles, and he's from Giles County. What is your name? CJ. CJ from Giles. CJ Giles. Dude. If you ever think about singing country, coming down to Nashville, you're from Whatville? Hillsville. We're going to leave that part out of the bio. CJ Giles, Nashville, Tennessee. You know, people did me wrong coming up, but Mama believed in me. She said, CJ, I know you can sing. You get out of Hillsville, and you're going down to Nashville. Well, CJ Giles did it. Now he's on every billboard this side of Broadway.
Quite a career you've had. I was listening backstage.
Truly though, C.J. Giles, if you want to learn to play that fiddle, don't wait for your instructor. See, he's left-handed, so he thinks that that's going to be some kind of problem. But just take this bow, and then when Mama says it's time to quit, that's how you learn to play. You got to make that sound a few times. You hear that? That's a fine place to start. All right, Critter, we got a song picked out, don't we?
Yeah, we do. I had a dream one night, and this song was the baby of that dream.
Weird. I'm not comfortable with that.
Yeah. We wrote it. Yeah, it's uncomfortable. Let's play the tune.
Bobcat tracks in the snow. Tell me, Mr. Bobcat, where's it that you go? Down among the town lights in that valley below. Tell me, Mr. Bobcat, where's it that you go? There's a horse on my trail, begging a meal. About that, my hands, they're so cold I can't feel. Tell me, Mr. Horse, what is your deal? Yeah, what is your deal? Feral dog on my ride, pissing on the blows, push on this clear frozen night. Tell me, Mr. Dog, do you feel alright? Do you feel alright? Yeah, do you feel alright? Bobcat tracks in the snow. Tell me, Mr. Bobcat, where is it that you go? Down among the town lights in that valley below. Tell me, Mr. Bobcat, where is it that you go? Where is it that you go? Where do you go? Tell me, Mr. Bobcat, where do you go?
Over.
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. Down in Utah, Alabama, in 1965, a young man about
21, no different than you or I. He's catching catfish and getting drunk. But Uncle Sam called. He called him up, send him out to Vietnam. That young man got his life turned upside down, turned his smile into a frown, robbed that king of his crown for an ideal he didn't even know about. He was gambling at the wagon when that army man showed up, and he flashed that pen and paper, and old Fluky, he signed up. It's gonna be a big time in the jungle, gonna be a firefight, gonna be a rumble when they send me out to Vietnam. I'll fight 10 men, I got nothing left in the States for me. I wanna see the world, see, I know that Uncle Sam needs me to fight for an ideal I know nothing about. Sergeant was loud, and he could not see the corpses for the raging dust cloud. Grab your duffel bag, head to the checkpoint. Welcome to Vietnam, boys. You're in for a hell of a fight. Take it from the ones who know. The army moves slow. Hurry up and wait, don't sleep late. Learn to hate your brother before you hate your foe. On patrol out in the rice fields, them choppers flew low, glancing up for the hand signal to tell you where to go. Then the bomb started falling, and it pounded his brain, and he thought about Utah and who was to blame for sending him to Vietnam. True story, right?
Yeah, we met a gentleman named Fluky Fluker.
What?
I think that Fluker was his last name. Fluky's a nickname. It's like Critter. Yeah, he was a Vietnam vet. We met him. His wife was Jamaican in Utah, Alabama, EUTAW. And he'd say things like, every time it rains, I go get my fatigues on. And he'd leave, and he'd tell stories like, man, this boy down the road said he got sucked up into a tornado. It was cold up in that. MF. That's that story.
He picked me up hitchhiking. I was on Route 11, you know? Route 11's a good road to ride on, and a lot of folks don't realize that it leaves the state of Virginia and it continues south. It just keeps on going. In fact, Route 11 is the oldest paved north-south highway in the country. It runs all the way from New Orleans to Quebec. And it runs right through the heart of the valley where we grew up, where Critter and I cut our teeth on fiddle music and mostly assaultive live rock and roll guitar out in the garage. Before we ever decided that we might want to go country, as it were. But yeah, Fluky, he picked us up on Route 11. The alternator was busted. The water pump was busted on that Cadillac limousine we bought from that Kingsport funeral home. That was a bad purchase. Impulsive car buying with a inheritance check. Don't do it, kids. Mamas, don't let your babies have grandpa's inheritance check after they've been drinking, and take it on down to Charlie Obaugh.
Is that what bought?
Yeah, man.
I had no idea.
Yeah, right after we left Texas, when Jim died.
Jim?
My grandfather, Jim.
Oh, yeah. That was your...
That's what I did with it.
Oh,
I
okay.
bought you guys a car to puke in.
It's all clear now. I'm puking that car. Connect
Got
it.
an A. Yeah, they were all wondering where'd you get the money, Ketch? Because I pulled up in a black Cadillac limousine. Not one of the nice ones. It wasn't like the kind of thing you go to prom in, unless it was some freaky prom.
It had Tennessee senator plates on it.
Yeah.
Ghostbuster.
That car had my number. Some of those impulsive buys, like you go to the checkout, I don't want any of that crap. But that car, Ketch, buy me.
It's like Christine. Y'all ever seen that? Stephen King movie?
Was that about an evil car?
Yeah. Kind of like the limo.
Well, without further ado, let's play a couple more. We're going to take a very short break and be right back for a second set of live music. We're going to play a couple of dance tunes for you. I know Rick Sutphin ain't the only flat-footer now. I know he's the best. But he's probably not the only one. So if you want to get up and flat-foot, stage is yours. I mean it. If you want to get on stage with Ketch and Critter and do a little flat-footing, even if you suck, come on up. Just have a good time. Or if you want to shake it in the aisle, or if you want to tap on your glass with your Copenhagen can. Bud, go for it, mate. Rick, if you want to come out and dance, if you want to bring a pretty gal with you, right here. All right, let's do a little Uncle Dave for you. Just last Monday morning, my daughter said goodbye. Oh, my love, oh, my love, oh, my love, won't you turn and come back home? Oh, my love, oh, my love, oh, my love, won't you turn and come back home? I'm sitting back home. Oh, my love, oh, my love, oh, my love, won't you turn and come back home? Oh, my love, oh, my love, oh, my love, won't you turn and come back home? So sweet to me, my daughter, she just like candy. Oh, my love, oh, my love, oh, my love, won't you turn and come back home? Oh, my love, oh, my love, oh, my love, won't you turn and come back home? Come on. I bought her everything she needed, but she got so awful greedy. She wanted everything she seen. Oh, my love, oh, my love, oh, my love, won't you turn and come back home? Oh, my love, oh, my love, oh, my love, won't you turn and come back home? hard times in the coal mine. Take one last look at that sunshine and follow them boys on in. Brave boys here, brave boys there. Hey ho, the brave boys are rocking in the weary land. Gas filled a whiskey jar, kiss your loving man. Hey ho, the brave boys are rocking in the weary land. Boys are dug for $1 to the roof cave in. You can hear them hollering in 6 feet. Come out a little smaller, ragged in the weary land. Brave boys here, brave boys there. Hey ho, the brave boys are rocking in the weary land. Gas filled a whiskey jar, kiss your loving man. Hey ho, the brave boys are rocking in the weary land.